Hi guys, and welcome to a Mike's Positively Technical World video review. Today we're going to be having a look at the Worx wg730e, and I must say, dare I turn around and say it, this is one sexy piece of kit. It really is. I mean, just look at it. Come over and a closer look and look at it. She's only got a 30cm cut, but she's brushless and only runs on one battery. This could be interesting. It's quite loud as well. According to the manufacturer specification label, it's 96 decibels, which is pretty loud for any mower. That's actually nearly the same loudness, volume, level, however you want to put it, as a petrol mower. So is it actually really kind of like petrol performance? It's only got a 30-litre solid plastic basket, collection basket, and I will say this was a bit of a nightmare to put together from out the box. But it's small and it's compact. In fact, actually, it's so compact that when it folds down almost into itself, but then leaves this collection box almost doubling the size. You can imagine the handles fold down using these rather wonderful little butterfly wing nuts, I suppose. And then it folds down. Very, very compact, but like I said, the grass collector does almost double the size of it. A little bit annoying, but it does feature the I think this is actually a patented sort of feature where the grass collector, when it's empty or not quite full, this flap opens, and then when the grass collector is full, this flap closes. It uses kind of like an airflow going through here to do that. Very smart system, very handy, especially for the untrained user or the non-professional user who might not watch what clippings are coming out from the back of it. Also features a safety key here, unlike the next model up, which is the Worx wg730e, which features a small safety clip at the top. This features a safety key. This is the same safety key that is featured on the Worx wg749 and the wg761 as well. It's almost like a Dean's connector, if you've ever seen one of those in the hobby industry. It's a bit like that, and it just makes and breaks the circuit down here. And it can also be accessed from underneath the flip-up lid. The flip-up lid also, I have to give a shout out to Worx for doing this. It features a stop, so it can be almost like garage-liked under there, and it just runs on one single 20-volt powershare battery. You may think that's maybe a little bit too less power, and prefer a 40-volt version, but they are making this as a price point thing, I think, really. This is a £200 cordless mower. It's £199.99 delivered to your door, and it's brushless. It's amazing. Also features cut to the edge. I'm just going to remove the battery, and even though I've removed the battery, for safety's sake, I'm just going to remove the key. Keeps me safe when I do this. I'm just going to rotate this over and have a look at the blade. It's got about a 60mm area here and here, which actually in theory means that it's only 120mm of actual cutting area, but of course this is a 30cm wide area in which it cuts. It's direct drive as well, so you'll hear when I rotate this, you can hear the motor being directly coupled. That's more of a cost-saving issue rather than having a mechanical clutch system in place like some of the more expensive ones do. Whilst we're underneath here as well, we're going to have a look at the height adjusters, which I will say are very cumbersome, but then on a mower like this, you're likely to set this and never set it again. However, you can set it between 3 settings using this sort of pull forward and then push up or down mechanism, and it slots in using these claws. You can also, when it's upright, which I'll just bring back around upright again, just pull the wheels forward and down, and the same on the other side, forward and down, and then again, and then you have to do that on each individual wheel going around the mower. Those are the front ones, and then the same with the rear. Or does it go forward? It goes forward on the rear. And then, again, rather cumbersome, but like I said, in reality, I think you would set and forget on these. The 3 settings that are available on it is 30 centimeters, 30 millimeters when its butt is right on the ground. Then it goes up to 50 millimeters in the middle, and where you can currently see it here at the moment on the front is 70 millimeters. I'll just bring the back up to do a 70 mil cut height, and you'll be able to see it's quite monstrously high there. That is 70 mil right to the edge, and as you can see there, it features the cut to the edge technology. You can see how close, like literally right underneath there, is the blade. So if you're mowing it and you stop it, make sure you don't turn around and stick your finger straight underneath it. It's a bit of a hazard. You might find you end up with Kit Kat fingers. It's extremely lightweight as well. Without the battery in place, it actually comes in around about 20 pounds, which is approximately about 9.6 kilos in UK money. It's probably actually more about 22 pounds actually thinking about it. And then if you keep forgetting, that actually stays up. When you put the battery in, you're increasing that by about another pound in weight. That's about 500 grams battery. And then it comes in at just over 10.5 kilos. It's all in all, it's not a bad little setup. I haven't really got a lot more to say about it, to be honest. We've gone through the price point. We'll have a look at the mechanism. So the security key is still out, so I'm still safe. We'll look at the mechanism and how to start it. So that would be pushing the safety button and then pull that. And of course, because the safety key's out, it doesn't start, which is a good thing as well. It's very, very simple, very ergonomic. It's mainly predominantly designed, again, to be a cheaper model rather than some of the more expensive ones that Worx do make as well. Underneath, you also see that it featured no roller. It's an exclusive, I think, for the wg730e in the Worx range. But yeah, all in all, underneath, it's a very simple design. You can also, when you disconnect the basket, you can also use it in sort of non-collection mode. I would call it mulch, but I don't think it's actually really designed for actually mulching. I've used this a couple of times now, and yeah, I definitely think that it's good for collecting. It's good for collecting small clippings and giving it a quick cut. However, the small width on it, if you're doing a larger piece of grass, you might want to look at a slightly larger mower. But I think it's very, very ideal if you only got a small piece of grass. You maybe live in a flat or somewhere a very small area where you might not have the ability to store it in, like a shed or a garage. Then this is definitely the mower for you, because it's very, very small, compact size. It can almost fit inside a 1-unit Calyx unit. Not quite, but it can almost. It's extremely good. Actually, I've got a 1-unit Calyx down there. I think we'll pause for a second and have a look at that. So guys, I'm just going to show you how quickly and easily this comes down using the wing nut butterflies. You just undo it till it's almost at the edge. Same the other side, almost at the edge, probably about there-ish. That then folds down. We'll just get rid of this on one side. And the same with these. These are slightly longer, but that then enables these to pull out. Same with the other side. It says, there we go. And there you have a superbly compact mower. And this is going to slightly overhang, but bear with me on this. This is where I think this really succeeds. It does just about nearly fit in a Calyx unit. And that is a seriously compact mower. I don't think any other mower on the market nearly, especially not widthways, fits inside a IKEA Calyx unit. Other brands obviously are available. They're also available from many other good home retail outlets that do 30 centimetre cubes, but that is remarkable as far as a small compact mower goes. I think it looks quite stylish as well. Maybe do it the other way round. Oh, it doesn't fit backwards. That's a bit of a shame. But definitely forwards in. It's so small and compact, it's unreal. It really is. And for that, it's a well-worthy piece of kit. We're now going to go over to my front lawn and we're going to have a bit of a play with it, have a see how it cuts. And yeah, then we're going to do a wrap on it. I shall see you guys in a minute. Well, I don't think that's too bad, to be honest. Shall we have a look, see how much is collected? It's just a 50mm top. That's not bad at all. I don't think it's missed much. Probably collected somewhere in the region of about 10 litres of grass in there. And considering it's my front garden, I like to try and keep it well kept, so 50mm, just a nice bit off the top. Don't want to take it down too low. Recently scarified it as well. I'm going to continue with the rest of this, see how much more we get. And you guys can have a nice little montage of the old sped up footage. There we go. So there you go, whole front garden done. Probably say about another 10 litres. It's about 20 litre total there. Maybe if you give it a shake, about 15. So there we have it. Don't really think there's much more to really say. I think it's probably the wrap out here. It's a very nice, cost-effective, budget, brushless, single voltage, well, single battery, 20 volt mower. I suppose the dying question is how much battery is it used? This is completely fully charged and we are now sitting still at 5 bars of battery. That, considering how much mowerage it has done, this is probably about, I don't know, 10 metres by about 7 metres, so it's about 70 square metres or thereabouts. I think it's pretty damn remarkable. And it hasn't used a single bar of battery. It does also feature the IntelliCut function, not that I'd ever use it on this, but if it does come across a piece of rougher ground, it does actually accelerate the rate at which it spins to try and deal with the rougher terrain and the rougher grass it's trying to go over. Other than that, haven't really got anything to say. This is a fantastic small budget mower, really is. Love it to pieces, and it's a worthwhile piece of kit to buy. It's double thumbs up from me.